Hi there, and welcome back to eBay from my home. So today I want to just update you guys on some upgrades that I've made to my inventory system and what it looks like currently, just to give you guys some more ideas of how you can organize and keep your inventory straight. Also, I'm going to give you an overview of what's coming soon to my eBay store. And then finally, I did a little bit of antique shopping a couple days ago, and I didn't take you guys along. I had my daughter with me, and I just wanted to enjoy the shopping trip. But I definitely want to do a haul because I did not expect to find what I found. So I'm going to end with that little haul after I give you an overview on what my inventory looks like now. So I've given this overview before. This is my dining room, and this is currently what my inventory has done to my dining room. But this is the desk that I used to have in my office, which if I just pan over here, this is my office where I do all my processing and any computer work. And then over here in the dining room, like I said, this was the desk that used to be in there, but now it houses all of my delicates, things that are very, very breakable, and I don't want to just throw in a bin or put up on a shelf where it can be dinged. I did do a video on hauling this delicate stuff, so if you're interested in that, go and check it out. If I remember, I'll link it down in the description below. Down here are larger, heavier pieces, vases and things that are not necessarily delicate, but they're just heavy and very bulky for me to put up on the shelves that I'm going to show you in the back. These are more bins that have inventory that's already been processed. This is inventory that needs to be processed and photographed. Then I also did a video on me upgrading to this light box. So I used to use that tiny little 14 by 16 light box that's back there, and I upgraded to this one 36 by 36 light box. I absolutely love it. It's amazing. I don't ever have to adjust the lighting. It's always perfect lighting. It's so big. I set out this inventory to do a little short to tease all of this stuff that's coming to my eBay store. So this is the next set of items that will be coming to my eBay store either today. So I'm filming today and you'll be seeing this video today. So either this stuff will go up today or tomorrow. So I did do a short kind of overviewing that stuff, but here it is again. And then panning back over here. So this is what you guys have seen before, these two shelves with these bins. So the upgrade that I did was I moved all the larger items. There were so many large items down here on the floor. I was able to rearrange in a way that all of the larger items, glass and pottery, all fit up here now. And it gave me a little bit more room down here and here. And I also had some things sell off of these two shelves, which obviously is the main goal to clearing room for my inventory. And then it also cleared out this section, which we'll talk about. And then it gave me, this bin was empty, so I was able to move more frames and like flat things into here. And it gave me 1, 2, 3 bins that I was able to get some inventory off the shelves and put into here. So to have these miscellaneous categories in these bins down here so that I could have more room on the shelves for things that I can't put on the floor or that are a little bit more delicate, I'm okay with that, and I like that system how it is now. Another major thing that I did was I organized my plate shelf. These are all fish plates or fish shape bowls. So I just stacked these on top of each other because they can't go in these racks. They're very tipsy and I didn't want to stack them high. So all the flat things went into here. I got these drying racks from Amazon. So I really liked the idea of having drying racks to put my plates on, but all the ones that I found were like those basket looking ones that just take up too much room and they don't hold a lot of plates. So I kept searching and searching and searching for a very small profile, high capacity rack, and I finally came across these. I got 4 of them because I knew that I would stack 2 in front of each other. I was hoping that I could get a third here, but I can't. And I really wanted them horizontally this way so that I would be able to see the plates and I wouldn't have to like grab from the back to bring things, because you know that's easily, you can chip something bringing it out that way. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. It really helped with the shelf. This right here are sets. So this is a set of 4, this is a set of 3, this is a set of 3, this is a set of 2. So anything that's sets that can just be stacked on top of each other, I kept these here because I felt like it was a waste for me to put 2 or 3 like of the same thing in here. It was just going to take up too much room for no reason. So these stack up nicely over here. The only other thing that I didn't know what to do about, and I felt like it would have been impossible for me to find anything if I just put them in one of these bins, are these like odd shaped like dishes and little trinket bowls and glass, you know, just so these used to be in with this inventory, but I just took them out and I put them here for now, and I'm sure I'll find a better way to store them, but for now at least they're out of the way and I'm not using this section of the shelves. So as I said, all my glass and pottery, like bigger pieces, have made it up here, which I'm very happy about. And then I was able to rearrange these bins that have vases in them, because I've sold a lot of these vases in the past couple of weeks. So I was able to take from other places and fill in the gaps in these bins so that I could have more room. So this one, this vintage planter bin has a lot more room. And then this bin that has more of the vintage glass and pottery vases also has more room to fill. So I'm glad that I was able to clear that out. Another thing that helped me clear these bins out, so these bins were like overflowing with wood and animal items. They cleared out significantly because I added these to my organizing system. I was very worried at first because they are kind of flimsy, and you know, plastic, to get plastic to hold your delicate but heavy like pottery stuff, I was a little worried about it, but it worked out perfectly. And I was able to get my smalls out from in between all of the bigger pieces. And so I got these drawers that will house all of my miniature vases and all of my small things that will just fit into here. Another category that I really struggle with is like pottery pieces that are miscellaneous. They're not a vase, they're not a plate, they're not one of these decorative pieces. They're not a pitcher that go here. They're not a cup that goes here. They're just like pottery pieces that are random. And so that's the reason why I got these bigger ones, to just store random pottery pieces like this that like don't really have a category. So like here I have some pottery trinket boxes. Here I have like this thing, like this is an olive holder. Like it's pottery, but it's like I can't stack this on anything. I can't stack anything on top of it. So it's just a random pottery piece. It's working really nicely. I'm really happy with that decision that I made. Definitely is doing the job, and I don't feel unsafe keeping my stuff in them. So I'm really happy with those, and I don't know if I'll add any. I mean, I still have one empty shelf right there, and I have 3 empty shelves in this one. So I definitely don't mind adding to these, but for now I'm good with those. I talked about buying more of these from the Container Store, but they're so expensive. I got these from an estate sale for $2.50 each, but they retail for about, I think it was $28 to $35 each, which is ridiculous because they're acrylic plastic and they're very fragile. I can't stack anything on top of them. This is like nothing. This is like just some jewelry that I have right here. But so I tried these out from an estate sale. I got them super cheap, and they're holding some small vases, which is fine. But for me to like expand on this and get more for like more inventory, it just wasn't gonna work. This cart right here used to be in my office. It was my inventory. Anything that was processed and ready to be photographed went on this cart. I brought it in here because now that I am photographing in here instead of on my desk, naturally items that need to be processed are ending up under here, which is working out great. I just felt like this would be an extra way for me to put things on here and then cart it around. I could either cart it around here and have it next to me and then cart it back, or it could be extra storage, whatever. I just felt like it didn't need to be in the office anymore, and so that's why it made its way out here. So yeah, so that's pretty much what my inventory looks like now. It's been a while since I've been like really happy with what my inventory looks like, just because it makes a huge difference, and it's kind of like a bottleneck when your inventory is not organized, because I was finding myself putting off photographing because I didn't know where I was going to put stuff after it was photographed, but then I wasn't processing because I wasn't photographing because I didn't know where things were going to go, and so it became a bottleneck, and it slowed me down, and I really buckled down, and it took me like 3 days between ordering the things and waiting for them to come in and just really figuring out how I really wanted to organize things. But now that it's at this stage, I feel much more comfortable and much more confident in going back to starting the flow over again. It's not perfect, but it's perfect compared to what it was. So I'm very happy with how it is at this stage, and I'm always thinking of new ways of how I can make it better. But I feel like I'm working with what I've got, being in this space, and I am more than happy with how it is at this point. So that's my upgrades on everything that I've been doing to organize in here. And then I want to show you what I picked up a couple of days ago. It's just a random, let me check out what they have. I've been to this place before. It's Treasure Hunt Antique Mall. I actually filmed there twice for you guys. So I didn't know what I was gonna find, and I didn't want to keep filming the same stuff, but I actually found a lot of new stuff and a lot of really good things. And so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do a haul and show you guys the exciting things I found. So let's get to the haul right now. Okay, so welcome back to my counter. Before we start on the things that I bought from the antique store, these are 2 more items that I bought from the garage sale like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. If you haven't watched my garage sale haul, please do that. It was amazing, the stuff I found, and I've already sold a couple of items from that haul, so I'm really excited about that. These are a couple of Madame Alexander dolls. This is kind of a sad story. I saw the Madame Alexander dolls on the first day on Friday. They were only $8 each, and he had like 7 or 8 of them. And then my sister was like, "Go get them. Like, they're, even if they're worth $20 each, like, you know, who cares? Like, just get." And I was like, "I don't know. It's the first day," and I didn't want to like go crazy. And then I went home that night and did some research, and some of them were quite a bit more than $20. And so we went back the next morning before they even started the garage sale. We were like the first people there, and they were already gone, and there was only these two. So a little bit of a mistake, a little bit of regret on that, but at least I could pick these two up. So I got this like Holland girl one, and then also there was this like military girl. So I haven't looked up comps for these, but I'll put them up on the screen for you to see what the comps on these are. Okay, so for the antique haul, I'm going to start with the best first, which I usually don't do, but this is Mara pottery. If any of you don't know, Mara pottery is by a studio in Mexico. It's by a lady, and these are still in production today. The company started in 1997. They do have a website. This one is no longer sold on their website, so it's an older pattern. Cats are in. Anything with women or like people with cats is like a big deal right now. I got this plate. It was $20 and 25% off. So I paid $15 for it. And it on their website, this exact plate, the size and the style, which these are their platter plates, sell for $62. But because this one is no longer being sold on their website, I can expect to get anywhere from $75 to $89 for this one. So I'm really excited to put it up. It's super heavy. And it's really big, but for plates like this, I'll make an exception just because it's so unique and it's pottery, and I wanted to own it. The next piece here is Italy, and you guys know I'm not picking up a lot of Italy stuff right now because Scott is coming up in a couple of days. For those of you who don't know, Scott Antique Market is a giant antique market that happens once a month here in Atlanta, Georgia, and it is coming up in a couple of days, and that's where I buy a lot of my inventory for the month. I usually find a lot of Italian pottery there, but I have sold this exact pattern with the cats. I've sold it on 2 separate occasions. I've sold little sauce cups that were like this big with like the cat head on it, and I've also sold a double little salt and pepper thing that also had this pattern with the 2 cats. So as you can see right there, it says Italy. This is a little spoon rest, or you could also hang it and have it as a little wall decorating. This next is a wall pocket. I just talked about me not wanting to pick up just plain brown pieces, but this one is a mini. You guys know I love my minis. You guys know I love wall pockets, and it is signed. I felt like I recognized the signature, but I still need to do my research on it. And another thing that really drew me was it was $4 and 25% off. So I couldn't leave it for that. It was very beautifully done, perfect size. It was a wall pocket, so I had to pick that up. Next piece is another wall pocket, but this is the coolest wall pocket I've ever seen. And I'm trying to remember, I think it was $10 and 25% off. So it was like, I could not keep it. I could not leave it. So There's no signature on the back, but now that I have it, you know, out of the antique store, I'm thinking that this is a stamp right here. So that might be the signature. Again, another very heavy, very thick pottery piece, but it's just so unique, so detailed, and the colors are just stunning in this. So I absolutely love it. For anybody who likes wall pockets, I think this is a great piece, and I'm very excited to list this one. Okay, the final piece I found. So I saw this girl and I was like, wait a minute, is that one of the Naked Lady cups? And I turned it around and sure enough, it is one of the Naked Lady cups. So these cups were popular in the 30s and 40s. If you have a whole set, they're worth a lot of money. I knew what it was right away. It is old, it's hand painted. And then to have the backside also be in good condition, you can definitely tell that this was not run through the dishwasher. So the only thing is that it has this little pit stain, but I think maybe a buyer that just wants to have it can fix that. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm not going to try to do anything with it. But I only paid $1 for this, and without looking at comps, I could probably expect $30 to $45 just for this one cup. So I'm excited to put it up and to see how it does. I was really excited to see these. These are very rare and very hard to come by. I know some people are purists and only want to find the whole set, but for me to only just find one, I thought was crazy, and I was so excited, just because it's one of those pieces in the reselling world that people put on their bucket list, because it is really that hard to find these. So that was my little haul. So that's our video for today. I hope you enjoyed seeing what my inventory looks like now. I hope you enjoyed this little mini haul. Please look forward to those items that I previewed in the beginning of the video. Those items will be going up on my eBay store, like I said, either today or tomorrow, or a combination of today and tomorrow. If you have any suggestions or any comments, please don't hesitate to leave them in the description box below. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.